Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. We're here today with Pokemon Episode 1 reaction. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we've got a massive task at hand here. You may be asking yourself, why Pokemon? Well, first of all, I grew up with Pokemon. As you might be able to tell. I kind of grew up with Pokemon, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't really seen the anime. Now, of course, there is an asterisk to it, which means that I have seen the anime while I was growing up. Primarily season 1. I've seen bits and bobs here of season 1, and I think I might have actually at one point started watching season 1 from episode 1, but I just ultimately stopped. And I don't actually know where I stopped. I don't know whether I finished season 1 or whether I finished season 2 or whether I probably wouldn't have gotten that far because it was still generation 1. It was still Gen 1 Pokemon. So I don't know where I stopped watching Pokemon when I actually tried to watch it from the beginning until the end, but back then I wasn't reacting and I don't really remember much either. So now there are some episodes that I do remember more vividly in my mind because either I saw them as a kid or they're just more memorable to me, and that's why I remember them even to this day. One of them being, I remember this one. There was an episode with I think it was Charizard versus Dragonite, something like that. It was something like that, like a very cool episode. All right, but generally I've not really seen much of Pokemon. What it was always on TV when I was growing up, I never really dedicated myself time to like sit down and watch all the episodes, despite being such a huge Pokemon fan. But that's because I just enjoyed Pokemon primarily for the games. Pokemon Stadium 1, Pokemon Stadium 2, ooh, brilliant. Pokemon Snap, it's getting a sequel, brilliant. Pokemon, a Pokemon game that is so underrated, Pokemon Puzzle League, brilliant game, absolutely fantastic game. And then obviously you go to the GameCube, and one game that is very near and dear to my heart, I don't know whether people like it or not, is Pokemon Colosseum. I love that game. That is one of my favorite games of all time, straight up. I don't see people talking about it that often, so I don't know whether it's well received in the community besides me just liking it, but I truly, truly, truly love that game. I know there's a very limited selection of Pokemon in that game, but I truly love that game. Now, these videos will be coming out on a set day. There is a schedule for everything. I don't know when this will come out. Well, I know this will come out in September, but it's not September for me. I'm recording this video almost 2 months ahead before it's coming out, so I don't know which day it will come out. But there is a schedule with everything in the description down below, so you'll know exactly which day it will come out. It will be 2 episodes each week. There's a lot of episodes, so I kind of want to, I can't do much more. I can do like 10 episodes a week because I don't have that kind of time. But there are going to be 2 episodes each week, and we're going to be doing all the seasons as well as all the movies. These will also be highlight versions, so their footage will be in the video, probably right here. But, keyword here is but, if you want to get full length, you can also do so on patreon.com. You'll have to sync it with your own footage. That's the key part here. People always don't understand that. You have to sync it with your own footage. So, basically, on the full length version, if you want a test version, first episode of every season gets a free full length link. It's in the description down below right now, and it'll also be the first pinned comment that will take you to the full length version of this particular video. It will basically have a timer down here, and you'll have to sync it with your own reference footage. Okay. Additionally, you can get early access as well as full length, as I just mentioned, on patreon.com/MrXReacts. I'm your host, Prince. And let's start the Pokemon journey. Let's start the Pokemon journey. There's a lot that I could say more that I could say right now about why I'm doing Pokemon. Well, first of all, I don't think anyone else has done Pokemon on YouTube besides like one person. I don't know whether they're still doing it or not. I think that person did like 3 or 4 episodes, and then they haven't uploaded since then. So maybe either it's on a different channel or nobody's done it from the beginning. I don't always want to be the first person to do anything. It's kind of the bane of my channel where I'm like always the first person doing something that nobody else has done, which is why the channel, despite all the videos, is relatively small, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind it at all, but that's not my goal, alright? It's not my goal to like be the first person to do anything, alright? That's never the goal. The point is that I do enjoy Pokemon. I have started playing Pokemon Showdown recently. I've been listening to all the Pokemon Cyphers when they came out, 2013 one when it came out, 2016 one when it came out, 2019 when it came out, and I don't know why, but the 2019 it just while I love the 2016 one, you know, GE and TTC especially, 2019 one I listened to it and I was like, wow, I just wanna get back into the Pokemon scene. When I was growing up, every weekend I'd be at my local massive swimming pool and going to lakes and whatnot, and just go there at like 6 a.m. Play Pokemon with my friends. You know, the first 3-4 hours, get into the water, swim a little bit, then get out of the water, play some more Pokemon, trade some more Pokemon. You know, that's for me the simpler times, the easier times. I don't know why. Maybe I'm nostalgic, but we're here today with all of Pokemon. No, well, not today with all of Pokemon, but we're here today starting the journey of doing all of Pokemon. So I hope you're joining us on this long, long journey. I think 800 episodes. Long journey. Yeah. And by the time I'm probably caught up, there'll probably be another 300 episodes. But hey, as I always say, I'm here for the long journey. I'm here for the long ride. I'm not that old, and I think by the time I'm caught up, I won't be that old either, so I'll be A-okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us hop right into Season 1 of Pokemon, Episode 1. So for those lovely folks of you watching on the full-length link, syncing it with your footage, of course, first of all, welcome as well. Let us hop into this episode. We are recording, yes, just make sure about that. Pokemon Episode 1, I Choose You. Well, we all know which Pokemon that is about, don't we? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon Episode 1, Season 1. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. I mean, sing along the intro. I wanna be the very best. It's probably gonna help a lot with syncing. Bow, bow, ba, ba. To catch them is my real test. Let me sit here. Ba-da-dum. Searching far and wide. Boom, bow, ba, bam. That Pokemon opening is awesome, I have to say. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, just you and me. That was my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, a heart so true. The feelings will tell us through. You teach me and I teach you. Boom, boom, boom. Pokemon. Okay, we're literally starting with the Game Boy start. Gengar versus male Nidorino. No, it is male. Okay, it is the male version. This show is old, so I don't expect good animation. Hypnosis is OP. Actually, it wasn't. Bruno! That's clearly Bruno. Of course, Onyx. So is he fighting against Agatha? Alright, Sunny Boy. Ash Ketchum. Who would you all choose? Who did you all choose, Gen 1? Well, so much for being a Pokemon Master. It's only 11. He's 11. Okay, man. when I was a kid, right, it was always Charmander. But like now that I'm older, I would definitely choose I choose you. I think my taste has changed quite dramatically. Squirtle would be kind of cool, but Bulbasaur you can just annoy people so much. All three are good choices. Squirtle, Squirtle. He didn't have a dream about Charmander. Is he red? Never mind. Never mind. That clock is no more. Pikachu it is. Yay, Gary! Ah, Gary. The coolest person in the show. Oh boy. Who did he pick up? Who did he pick up? I know, like, obviously in the games, it's always... Alright, Mr. Fanboy having club, man. Considering the games, I would assume Eevee. Mewtwo? What Pokemon did he get? I think Eevee would have been the one. Right? Considering that Eevee and Pikachu are always like the rival mascots. There is no one left. What a savage. Squirtle. Nope. So that would have been his choice. Squirtle. Professor Oak is a snake. Giving him all this hope. Like, oh, you have this one. Nope. The Pokemon. Shouldn't have said... Yeah, hidden. Of course, hidden. I like Pikachu. Pokemon with 500 flashes. I have the... I'll talk about this later as well. Pikachu. Fat one too. Yeah. Yeah. Roll the puns on and have fun. Hey, he has his own fan club too. She's like, finally, I got it. Hi, Professor Oak. What if that's Ash's father? That would be something. Okay. Okay. Ah, look at fat little Pikachu. I like fat little Pikachu. Doesn't like me. Nope. He's playing volleyball. Setting up. Woohoo! Spike. As if it's a dugong. As if it's a dugong. Electrifying. Shocking. Shocking. Shockingly awesome. Ah, I like Pikachu. I know there are people that don't like Pikachu. Somebody, my Discord mod, hates Pikachu. I don't understand why. Pikachu is so cute. Look at it. Just a fat little mouse. I don't like the slim version. I like the fat version. Big old chunky Pikachu. Look at it. That helps. Open your mouth. Can't speak. It's not meowth. Ooh, that's rough. Usually. The fact that Pikachu knew what to press as well is just unbelievable crazy. 500 IQ Pokemon. Hey, I like Pikachu. It's a Pidgey. Flying and normal. Let's get it right. Gotta earn its respect. Alright, Ash. It's time to box. Never mind, he's throwing a Pokeball. You should have boxed it. I really should get myself a cap for these episodes. Truly should. And that's right from the opening, that. Right from the opening. We're going to be getting into so much Pokemon theory here on this channel. Stuff that Pidgey into a bag. Or into a t-shirt. Or into a t-shirt. Shirt, I should say. Yeah, that's never gonna work. Whirlwind. Oh, it's a gust. Could be anything, honestly. Gust. Gust. Sand attack doesn't hurt you. It just lowers your accuracy. Bro, real talk, right? I hate this line. I hate... Stupid travelers. Damn. I hate the Ratata line and Raticate line. There's never really been a time when I've used them. Except as a Safari song, my friend. That's not no. Spittle. Run. Run. Ole, ole, ondale, ondale. Pikachu's like, huh? What are you going after me for? Yo, the spare. Do some Matrix style dodges or something. Brillante. And that's how you get rid of a flying type. Catch it! Well, you see, if only you caught it. As I said before, I'll say it again. Run! There's so many. Look at all the awesome Pokemon there. Mankey. Always catch a Mankey. Always. Awesome Pokemon. Primate Mankey, awesome Pokemon. Yeah. I think it's just like, see ya. See. Oh. Should box them. You've got the gloves for it. MMA style. Yeah, you're not gonna. Aye, anime logic. Kids, if you're watching kids, never jump into a water. Guy's got a magic cup. Why is there a Gyarados? You should have caught it. Should have caught it. Should go back to Palatown and catch it. Hi, Misty. If I drag the kid, right, out of a pond, I'd be like, what is going on? Okay. How did they find him? That's a real question. Ah, yeah. The infinite bike. The infinite bike. Just steal someone's bike, eh? Just steal someone's bike. These sparrows are relentless. Look at them. They're going at Mach 2 speed after him. He's not done anything. He threw a little tiny pebble at you. This is the Pokemon. I've seen so many Pokemon theories, but I've not seen this show. It's crazy. Look at him crying and everything. Alright. I don't know about that one. I do know about that one. It is a great friggin' first episode, I have to say. This is a great first episode. Pika! Look at it. Yeah. This is how you get to, like, a main character. Straight up Ash. He might be a little punk, but he's a great little punk. Yeah. And this right here is where the Pokemon theory came in. That Ash died. That Ash died. Who knows? Who knows? Who truly knows? We. And a Ho-Oh just... Ho-Oh? Where's Ho-Oh there? This Gen 1. Okay. Pikachu rests in his arms. He's like, yeah, I trust this kid. I trust it. The whole time it wouldn't sleep in his arms or anything, but now at the end it's like, yeah, you know what? I trust this kid enough. Pokemon rap. Oh, Shackleberries. I want to be the best. Go get around. Pokemon. Venomoth. Microsoft. I could tell what the last one's gonna be. Gotta catch them, then gotta catch them all. And the opening is playing at the end. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was Pokemon episode 1, season 1 episode. I should clarify that season 1 episode because we've got a ton of seasons ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. This first episode was actually very good. Like again, if I have seen a bit of Pokemon, I have seen a bit of Pokemon. But I don't remember this first episode that well. I remember the theories that I've watched a lot of Pokemon theories without ever watching the Pokemon show. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But this is where the theory came from that Ash died, isn't it? That's why he's always 11, and that he died. And I'm assuming it has something to do with Ho as well. Like the theory I always watched was always just like Ash died at that moment because that move was just way too strong. But now with Ho at the end, isn't it a whole legend of Ho, reviving the dogs in Gen 2 into like Entei, Suicune, and Raikou? Isn't that the whole thing, the whole legend? So what if he revives them, and that's why Ash can't age? Ooh, why else would he have Ho there? Ooh, is that super theory time? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, first impressions of the first episode. Very much enjoyed it. I said this during the reaction, but I'll say it right now again. Ash is a great protagonist. He might be a little punk, but he's a great little punk, right? That scene with him, just standing in front of all the sparrows being like, I am Ash of Palatown. I am destined to be the greatest trainer of all time. which is Cap, by the way. But I'm destined to be the greatest trainer of all time. Like, that's a very, very strong scene. The way the music is playing during the episode, the way Pikachu is looking at him like, okay, oh wow, okay, okay. Like, that's just overall a very, very strong scene. Episode was overall, fun. It was very fun. Very enjoyable to watch. Very, very fun. Just jolly good old time, and that's exactly what I expect of this show. Just to be a jolly good old time. Like, I'm not gonna take it too serious, for obvious reasons. It's not meant to be taken too serious. It's meant to be a fun, jolly, grand old time, and that's exactly how I'm gonna be treating it as well. But I am wondering, like, what Pokemon did Gary get? Obviously, if we find out later, then, don't tell me, obviously. But I would assume Eevee. Because, Pokemon Yellow, for those of you guys don't know, at least from what I've been told, there was supposed to be a 2 version to Pokemon Yellow, which was Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon, I guess, Brown? I would assume. Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Brown with, like, Pikachu and Eevee. But I think that was kind of just scrapped, and like that's why it's just Pokemon Yellow, which is why, like, when the Let's Go game came out, they did Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Pokemon Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I think it's specifically because of that, because they originally had planned to do a Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Brown kind of thing. From what I've been told, at least, I could be I could be told lies, but at least that's what I've been told. All right, so. To me, it's just one of those scenarios where I'm like, it makes sense if he would get Eevee, although Eevee is so much superior to Pikachu. Like, I like Pikachu. I said this multiple times, didn't I like fat Pikachu, alright? Once Pokemon became this big, as huge as it is right now, and they decided, oh yeah, let's slim Pikachu down. I was like, what? Are you saying that fat mice can't be good mascots? Like, what's wrong with you? Right? Are you fat shaming? You guys can't. The camera stuff. See it. You guys can't see it. But are you shaming us? What's wrong with you, lot? I didn't take it that serious. Right? I don't take it that serious. I'm just joking about it. Okay. But just thinking about it, like, Eevee is so much superior to Pikachu, and I like Pikachu. I know somebody. The name is somebody, not a random somebody. An actual nickname, username is somebody who is one of the mods on this channel, as well as one of the mods on my Discord, which you lovely folks can join in the description down below. But I know that he has a massive hate against Pikachu because it's the mascot, because it's the most popular Pokemon. That's why he's got a massive hate something against Pikachu, right? And to me, it's like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I generally dislike I generally dislike the popular Pokemon too. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Alright, is my Gambai working? Yes, it is. Okay, that's a lie, and I'll tell you why right away. If I put on Pokemon Yellow, I know exactly what my team is gonna be right from the get go, and I'll tell you what. My team 90% of the time is very, very similar. If I start a Gen 1 if I start a Gen 1 team, my team 9 times out of 10 is very similar. It would have a Gyarados in there. It would have a Psychic Pokemon in there. Later on, it will be obviously Mewtwo. Early on, it will probably be Kadabra or Alakazam. There's usually a Dragonite as well in there. So my team is very, very simple. But I have favorites, but I don't really branch out too much from my favorites. No, this one, I only have two batters on this one. That's a shame. Never mind then, never mind. I thought that was one of my games where I was complete, but it wasn't. But that's generally always my team. A Gyarados, Psychic Pokemon. Early on, it's going to be Kadabra. Later on, it'll be Mewtwo. Then I always have a Dragonite on there, go Safari Zone, get myself a Dratini, evolve that to a Dragonair and then a Dragonite. So my team is it's very simple, honestly. It's always been very simple. It probably always remain very simple. But that's Gen 1. That's Gen 1. Gen 2, I wouldn't know what my team would be. I like cool Pokemon. I like Pokemon where I have to grind a lot. So like someone like Tyranitar, is generally someone that I have in my team because it evolves at level 55, I believe. So these are kind of like the kind of Pokemons that I personally like. Pokemon that evolve, that have two stages, evolving, or that are very hard to get up in level, as well as my starter, of course. And my starter, I generally never really have much of a preference. Like when I was growing up, Charizard. It's kind of funny that that Charmander was the last Pokemon that Ash picked at the beginning, which is kind of funny considering that Charizard is going to be the one Pokemon that's never going to listen to him later on in the show. That I do know. As I said, I've watched a few episodes when I was growing up. But it's kind of funny that's actually a thing where like Charmander, the Pokemon that he wanted to pick up last, is going to be the Pokemon that's going to listen to him last. Pikachu. Let's talk about Pikachu a little bit. Let's talk about the electric mouse. Pika Pika. Light Light. Glint Glint. Pika and Chew. Chew, mouse, Pika, Glint or Light, as I've learned from One Piece. The Pika Pika no Mi. But my thing has always been this. He should evolve Pikachu. And I get that Pikachu doesn't want to be in the Pokeball, but like, the Pikachu should go into the Pokeball, damn it. Pikachu should go into the Pokeball. Like, there is nothing wrong with it, seemingly. All the other Pokemon like it, so why doesn't Pikachu? Like, of course, we don't know what exactly happens inside a Pokeball. It could be the case where, inside the Pokemon, well, I always imagine is inside the Pokeball, they have their own little house with, like, their own little swimming pool and everything, like a little, garden and whatnot. Like, they're just lying there on, like, a lounge enjoying the sun, so on and so forth. Like, the second Ash, like, okay, press the button to, like, throw them out, they're, like, zapped out and, like, oh, and just get thrown out. And that's always what I imagined when I was growing up. Now, it could be completely off here, and they could be living a horrible life, which is why Pikachu doesn't want to be in there. But to me, it's like, every other Pokemon wants to be in there, right? Why don't you, little Pikachu? Now, there's also obviously this massive theory from Gen 1 with the Pokemon games itself with, is it Alakazam? No, it probably would have been Abra, I guess. Where, like, the thing with Abra is, like, the Pokedex entry is, like, something along the lines of, one day a boy woke up and turned into Abra. So are humans Pokemon? If humans were Pokemon, then I should have been able to take down those sparrows quite easily. You should have been, like, Mega Punch. Oh, that's what you should have done. Honestly, hey, who knows? I wouldn't want to fight a bird, a little sparrow. Perhaps a bird, a sparrow. Nah, we're not going that. We're not going down that route. Now we all know where we're heading off to our first place. We all are very familiar with obviously the Pokemon journey. The gyms, at least the first 8 gyms, I could say. I'm honestly looking forward. Like, this is just, to me, this is like one of those series where I'm just gonna sit back here. I'm gonna crack jokes. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is ridiculous. This shouldn't make sense. I could be making that. I could be saying that, but nah, there's no point in all that. It's a fun little show that is just aimed to promote the video games, honestly. But it's aimed to be a fun little show. Just have like fun little characters, be a jolly good old time, and that's exactly how I'm going to treat it. And I hope you all treat it the same. Obviously, one aspect of the show that I do know is that Ash never wins anything. Eternal loser, which is frustrating, especially with that speech he just had. Like, you don't know who I am, but I am Ash I'm Ash Ketchum of Peloton, and I'm destined to be the greatest Pokemon trainer there's ever been. Really now. But hey, Eternal loser, okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as I'm getting good entertainment, as long as I can root, be at the edge of my seat and just root for you in the regular fight zone and so in a regular battle zone and so forth, that's all fine. Even if I know that at the end of the day you're always gonna fall short, that's okay. I'm all for it. That's the one thing that I do know. Well, not the one thing. There's a lot of things that I do know. It's Pokemon, alright? But like the one thing that I do know from the TV series specifically is that Ash doesn't win the major trophies. He doesn't win it like he wins like the normal fight zone as well. We never enter any trophy from what I've been told. So it is what it is, but Pokemon kind of rolls that way. You know, if he were to win everything, he wouldn't be Ash, he would be Red. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you all thought of episode 1, and shoot, I'll ask a question right here then to all of you, just to see what everyone's thought is then. Who would you all have picked up for your? Who did you all pick up for your starter, or who would you? If you were placed, maybe there's a distinction. Maybe there is a difference for all of you. You know, in the game, it's a different scenario. It might be a different scenario where, like, in the game, you always pick up, say, Squirtle to start with. But maybe in the real world, in here, you probably pick up maybe, I don't know, Charmander, because he's warm. So, you know, if it's raining or something, you don't have a place to stay, he kind of can heat you up and, you know, be there. I don't know, right? But who would you pick up if you were living in this world? Who would be your starter Pokemon out of the 3? And would you get Pikachu as well? So these are my 2 questions. Who would your starter Pokemon be out of those 3? Would it be Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur? And would you get Pikachu instead of those 3 if you had the choice? Let me know in the comment section down below. My answer to all this is, when I was younger, I would have definitely picked up probably Charmander. Now that I'm older... Oh, that's a good one. I was going to say, now that I'm older, Squirtle. Because when it evolves into Blastoise, it can just carry me across things. And that's a good thing to have. But the survivability of Charmander, just like giving you warmth and fire and whatnot. Bulbasaur, I mean, it could use Sunny Day. So it could get rid of the rain, I guess. Good questions. Great questions, in fact. I actually don't know. I'm thinking... I wouldn't get Pikachu. I'll say this right now. I wouldn't get Pikachu, despite the fact that Pikachu could just, like, use Thunderbolt and something and then ignite it into a fire. But I wouldn't get Pikachu. Because I feel like the choice of... Honestly, the choice of Charmander and Squirtle is a very good choice to have. I would pick one of those 2. I'm leaning more towards Charmander, although if I get a Squirtle, I could probably catch a fire Pokemon much easier. But at least at the beginning of my journey, I would probably choose I'll probably choose Charmander, because as I said, I always go with Gyarados later on. So, and that could carry me. I'll get a Lapras. Ooh, that'd be sweet. But I think I'll go with Charmander as my first Pokemon. If I were presented a choice, and I wouldn't get Pikachu. So yeah, that's what I would go with. Let me know what you all would choose, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be seeing you all in the next episode, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always, bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out, and have a nice day.